Good morning, folks. We're back at you with another one here. Heading to the tree stand this morning. It's 6:05, October 5th. It's 40 degrees out. And we almost just had a monster cream the side of my truck. So I'm pretty excited to get to the woods with that being said. We're only a few minutes away here. It's going to be a nice pitch black walk in, and hopefully we don't break too many twigs and get in there clean without spooking some deer. I have never made like a heavy trail down to this stand just because it's in a pretty highly ran area by these deer, and I wasn't trying to make a noticeable spot where I'm hunting down in there. But we're actually going to drop this set after the morning hunt, and we're going to bring in another one with us here. It's in the back of the truck, and drop it where I want to hang it. Just seen some deer running a different spot about 50 yards from that stand, and I'm going to split the distance so I can still shoot the spot where I was sitting, and I'll be able to shoot the other spot as well. My wife says I do that too much in my videos. Well, I've got a freaking long beard, and I got to keep it out of my mouth. But yeah, so we washed the clothes. We got that nose jammer off from us. I'm not a big fan. I'm going to give you a quick critique on it. It's loud to spray it in the woods. Why make yourself smell like something that's unnatural? I mean, it literally smells like donuts or something. I don't even know how to explain it. I physically watched a spike buck get to my scent line and stop cold hard in his tracks. So that is 5 different deer that didn't even see each other to be spooked or anything at 5 different times on 2 different properties that did not like it. So scrubbed my boots, I washed my clothes. They're still a little damp, unfortunately, but who cares? We're going deer hunting. So yeah, we'll be climbing up in the stand here in just a minute, and let's do it. I got a good feeling, and we've got a pile of trail cams over here that we haven't pulled the SD cards on, so I'm pretty excited to pull all those. And they've got like 3 weeks anyways of pics on them, so it should give us quite a bit of information. And then it's time to put in some mock scrapes. I'm gonna get some stuff to do some mock scrapes and get those done. And yeah, I'm rambling on, jacked up about it. Let's go. Folks, what's happening? It's October 5th. It's been a pretty decent morning so far. It was 40 to start off this morning. Seen like 3 or 4 deer. Not really sure one of them could have been the same deer. One small buck, like a little 4-point. And they've all kind of been cruising my top side here. So I'm gonna drop this set after I'm done at about 9 this morning. And I'm gonna hunt my way around the property here, check all my cameras. I'm gonna come back and drop this set. And I'm gonna set up another one, split the distance in between this bottom trail and that top trail, because they're kind of coming through this top side here, walking across that ridge top over there. And they've done that a lot in the past, so no problem with scent this morning. That nose jammer stuff, don't use it. some deer coming here. Stay tuned with us, and we'll keep you updated. Quick insight here. As you can see, I was almost getting to the top of my ladder stand, and as I got to the top and looked off to my left, I seen those two deer bedded there watching me. Luckily, we got in without spooking them. This just goes to show you that when the landowner says he's got to take the tractor out and mow trails, it doesn't affect the deer none. I sat in my stand about 50 yards from where this gentleman was mowing, and ironically the deer stood up out of their beds, watched him drive by, and laid right back down. The equipment never seems to bother them. What's going on, folks? Back out here on a afternoon sit. It's October 8th. It's about 3:35. So far it's been deer movement like crazy. I went to go put up a trail camera on the top piece of the property. I got here like 1 o'clock. And there's deer everywhere. There's deer up underneath my tree stand at the other spot, so I couldn't make it up there, but I got back down here to this other stand without spooking anything. And I get up to the last run of the stand. There's two does standing like 30 yards from me. About watched me climb in. They've been bedded here the last 2 hours, and they finally just got up and walked off. Well, I got a chance to make this intro quick. I'll plug a couple pictures in of the bucks that we just pulled off from the one trail cam. Looks like it could be pretty productive tonight. A lot of deer coming out of this thicket, so this is the first time I've ever hunted this set. This stand's been in here for 2 years, so pretty excited. I got the camera arm set up right now. Let's see if we can't put one on the ground on film. As you can tell, I kind of made an oopsie there. Some would say that it's a little early to be rattling and grunting, but pulling cameras kind of showed me that they've already been doing it on their own. So I'm just mimicking what's been going on. as you can see here, as she's stepping into that 30-yard mark right there, you'll slowly see me start to raise and draw my bow. But wind must have swirled and caught her straight in the nose, and that was the end of that. Good morning, folks. What's going on? Back at you here with another set. It's October 9th. It's about 7:45 in the morning. So far, it's been pretty decent. You got a nice solid wind blowing out of the field. I had 7 deer come by so far this morning. Well, 4 deer technically. 3 of them were sleeping underneath the tree stand waiting for us. But we got cousin Nick out here with us today. Trying to get him his first deer. Left my bow in the truck. We're in the 2-man. Got a pretty cool setup. Got a field right there with a good 20-yard shot. Good 20-yard shot here. Back behind us, we got another field. We've seen a couple deer cruise through. Nice little intersection right here. Stay with us and see if we can't see a little more action. Put one on the ground. Back at you here. It's October 11th. And a different set. Different piece of property. We've got a couple food plots on this one here. And got some nice trails mowed in, and it's a beautiful morning. Haven't seen no deer yet so far this morning, but I checked one camera. I can get to real easy on the first food plot. And there's been 5-6 deer in it every day. No shooter bucks yet. But I haven't seen a shooter buck out here on 7 cameras on 14 acres yet. That doesn't mean it's not going to happen. There's a pile of does out here, which is great. We're kind of leaving those alone until we start seeing them come into heat and we get a buck out of here, and then we'll take a doe or two because there is a lot of them. There's a pack of like 7 out here. They travel together all the time in a couple of smaller packs of like 4 and 3. But anywho, it's like a 7:30 now or so, and it's pretty chilly this morning. It was like 35.
figured it'd be a pretty good sit, so we'll see if we can't bring some action to the table. Give you guys a look around the set.
I just wanted to jump in here real quick and say thank you guys for following along so far and sticking with us. I'm hoping to get one on the ground for us soon, whether it be a buck or a doe. We have got some good hunting ahead of us as the rut's approaching. Good luck to all you folks out there in Ohio. We're coming soon.